This is my girlfriend Liz, my brother Michael, and my mom. There is nothing more difficult to carry out, nor more doubtful of success, nor more dangerous to handle than to initiate a new order of things. This is a quote by Niccolo Machiavelli. Through my research and my love of history, I have been well informed about the Great Depression and New Deal policies. Some of the most important New Deal policies are the repeal of prohibition, support to rural America, and the Works Progress Administration, or also known as the WPA. The first one, the 18th Amendment, being repealed. In the year of 1920, the 18th Amendment, which was a law that would prohibit the manufacturing, transport, and sale of all alcoholic beverages, was passed. As a result of this, crime rate skyrocketed. Speakeasies, which are secret bars, became extremely popular, and ironically, drunkenness was at an all-time high. According to the National Constitution Center, in the year of 1933, Prohibition ended when Utah became the 36th state to ratify the 21st Amendment. When Congress passed this legislation, crime rate began to decline, jobs in breweries and saloons were created, and drunkenness began to decline over time. In effect, the repeal of the 18th Amendment allowed the progress of our country to allowed our country to slowly progress. The 21st Amendment was followed by legislation to help American farmers. The Great Depression had a very, very negative effect on America's farmers. As Lorena Hickok observed in the state of Georgia, half-starved whites and blacks struggled in competition for less than my dog at home gets, for the privilege of living in huts that are indefinitely less comfortable than his kennel. In Oklahoma, wheat farmers went from having a $1.2 million profit annually to a heartbreaking $7,000 annually. When FDR, or Franklin D. Roosevelt, came up with New Deal policies, one of his advisors named Rexford Tugwell said that New Deal recovery and relief should start with the American farmer. FDR agreed, saying that if farmers could make a good living, they could buy manufactured goods, which would be the economic revival that all Americans have been desperately awaiting. FDR's policies made farmers' lives more viable. He raised the farm prices by paying farmers to actually produce less and use more effective farming techniques. According to FDRfreedoms.org, the New Deal created new lines of credit for farmers to save their land and plant their fields. The New Deal helped farmers and rural America with places like Farm Credit Services of America, which would give credit to farmers so they could do this stuff. Following this legislation, policies to grow the American workforce started. The Works Progress Administration, or also known as the WPA, was a work program for the unemployed which was created in 1935. This program gave victims of the Great Depression a chance to preserve their skills and also preserve their self-respect. The New Deal, in cooperation with the WPA, helped build roads and bridges, which helped to transport of crops. It built hospitals in towns that previously didn't have any. It helped construct massive dams, and it even helped generate electricity. Those whose wages were under the WPA ranged from anywhere to $15 to $90 a month. The economy was stimulated by the increased purchasing power by the newly employed. The WPA gave America hope to a brighter future. Allow me to cap FDR's policies of the New Deal. In conclusion, FDR's New Deal was the saving grace of America. After the Great Depression, the 21st Amendment sparked economic growth. The New Deal helped American farmers, and the WPA gave America jobs. Although it was difficult, through doubtful of success and danger of handling, FDR initiated a new order of things after the Great Depression with the New Deal.